Next at 11, panic at a hospital in the Bronx. A gunman opens fire, then tries to set himself on fire. Tonight, what we know about the dead and wounded.
12 people are displaced after a house fire, and one man is charged with arson. He admits he did it.
A train carrying crude oil derails in Illinois. Tonight, the massive pileup and efforts to contain the spill. A black bear seen roaming a Virginia Beach neighborhood. Tonight, what you should do if you encounter one of the creatures. And right now, Portsmouth police are asking for your help finding this woman. She is 67-year-old Stefana Mazzarazza. She is 5'9" and was last seen wearing a blue polo shirt, a cream-colored jacket, and blue jeans. Caregivers last saw her around 9 a.m. this morning on County Street. That's near King Street and Rodman Avenue. Mazzarazza needs medication and does not have it with her. If you think you have seen her, call police. A Virginia Beach townhome is now unlivable after a fire. Fire officials tell us the blaze last night on Grand Avenue at Pecan Gardens was no accident. Police took 39-year-old Gregory Oxner into custody for arson. And this evening, Chanu Her spoke to him in a jailhouse interview.
Firefighters lined the intersection of Grant Avenue and Bancroft all the way to the end of the street. Crews were fighting a house fire right here. The man who was charged with arson admits he did it.
Boarded up and empty, this home is just a shell of what it was a day ago, before a fire ripped through. Open and honest, Gregory Oshner.
It wasn't intentional, nothing at all.
Admits the flames started with him.
I was lighting off the furries on the bed, and it took off like a bat out of hell.
He says what started in the bedroom spread so fast, he was surprised but thankful everyone made it out of the house.
It really kicked my ass. It really did. And when I got out of there, it was like a praise to God.
5 adults and 7 children. None can go back, including their 4 pets. His fiancée stopped by Friday evening, still upset at him for starting the fire. Her belongings are all gone and her home standing, but not livable.
And I take that back in a quickness. I don't wish that on anybody.
Oshner's arson charge.
I feel fine with it.
He's owning up to it. What started with him.
Do you regret what you did?
Oh yeah, I really do. I really do.
In Virginia Beach, Chanu Her, 13 News Now.
The Chesapeake man accused of killing his father and brother and seriously injuring his mother entered a guilty plea today. Zachary Toothman pleaded guilty to 6 charges. It was almost a year ago that police found the bodies of Michael Toothman, a Chesapeake Police Department veteran, and 17-year-old Matthew Toothman in their Great Bridge home. Zachary's mother, Susie, was hurt in the shooting and recovered. Toothman's sentencing is scheduled for November. He faces 2 life sentences for murder charges. We are kicking off the July 4th holiday weekend right now, and many people will be spending time outdoors. But Evan, the forecast shows there could be some weather that could potentially spoil some plans.
That's right, David. We're really getting into a summertime pattern where the heat and humidity will be building, and we'll see those pop-up showers and thunderstorms, especially during the afternoon and into the evening. We had a couple of very isolated showers a little bit earlier. Notice how everything working its way off towards the north and east. A little bit of a shower up towards Tangier Island. A couple more showing up down towards Dare County. So as we take a look at the Pamlico Sound, notice a few showers heading over towards the Outer Banks of Dare County. So we'll call for a leftover shower tonight. Most of us should see a dry evening. A little better chance for some of the rain down again along the Outer Banks of Dare County. Just that hot and humid air mass causes those thunderstorms to develop during the afternoon. Once the sun sets, we lose that daytime heating and the activity starts to diminish a bit, but we'll be in that hot and humid air mass again tomorrow and even on Sunday. Temperatures in the upper 80s to near 90 degrees, a 40% chance of some scattered showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon. Looks like those rainfall chances will go down a little bit Monday and again on Tuesday for your 4th of July, your Independence Day. Looking at temperatures in the upper 80s with partly sunny skies, about a 20% chance of a shower or a thunderstorm. I'll time things out a little bit more with Futurecast and have the rest of the 7-8 forecast in a few minutes.
All right, Evan, thanks. Tomorrow the toll at the Dominion Boulevard Veterans Bridge in Chesapeake goes up. It's the first of several increases. Right now, drivers pay $1 with an easy pass and $3 without one. Tomorrow, both of those tolls will go up by 5 cents. Then they'll gradually increase every year. By 2035, drivers will pay $2.41 with an easy pass and more than $4 without one. An alert for people who live in Virginia Beach. This black bear right there is roaming around the West Neck and Indian River Road neighborhoods. It's been caught on camera many times. Police are asking people to keep their distance. Black bears are native to the area. Many of them wander into neighborhoods in search of food. For instance, bears may find easy sources of food in garbage bins or bird feeders.
I saw him come across here, and he went up to the bird feeder on the neighbor's property. I was up there at the tree trying to get the bird feeder down. Then he broke it.
Again, if you see a bear, enjoy watching it from a distance. If you have a close encounter, back away always slowly. Bears naturally distrust humans, so if you give it enough space, it will usually run away on its own. During World War II, many of the stars of Major League Baseball enlisted in the military, and many ended up right here in Hampton Roads at Naval Station Norfolk. To honor that legacy, Naval Station Norfolk staged a throwback softball game today. It was held at McClure Field, built on the base back in 1919. Sailors wore uniforms that paid homage to the field's history.
In 1943, the Navy enlisted a lot of pro players at the time, and these guys would go around raising war bonds and playing to entertain the troops.
McClure Field was the venue of the Navy World Series in 1943. The teams were the Naval Training Station Blue Jackets and the Naval Air Station Airmen. The only living player from that series, 95-year-old Eddie Robinson, threw out the ceremonial first pitch today. If you wanted to visit the Virginia Sports Hall of Fame while it was still in Portsmouth, you missed out. Today was the museum's last day before closing down. The hall will be moving to Virginia Beach Town Center. It won't be your typical museum. Instead of everything being in one building, exhibits will be scattered throughout Town Center. A mobile app will also provide self-guided walking tours. Summer is here, and with it comes the demand for summer jobs. This is especially true for teens and college students looking to work for a few months and make a few bucks. But at the same time, scammers on social media websites are trying to rip them off.
So what they do is they'll place a job application or a job offering on a website like a Craigslist, on Facebook, somewhere like that, but it's a scam.
The same goes for job ads that promise you can work from home, and with employers and companies that don't sound familiar and don't want to meet you in person. Once scammers get that personal information, it's like they have a blank check.